Hello everyone, this is Giver Anxiety, and I'm bringing you guys another Age of Empires 3 video. This one's going to be a little bit different. I'm making another video about how to make decks, what cards you should have in your decks, and what cards you should be sending. So if you haven't seen the video, I've already made a very similar type of video for the British civilization, and it's for the British, but it also um, works for most European civs and most civs in general in the game. So if you're interested in that video, I will have a link to that video down below in the description. But I'm gonna make this video is gonna be for the Indian civilization, because there are a few civilizations in the game that are a lot different than British, and just like the first card you send is different, so it's pretty significant. So I'll explain it for the Indians, for the Indian civilization. Okay, so I said in the other video, if you when you create a new account, your home city levels start at level 10, and a lot of people don't like going through the leveling up process because it takes a long time and it's kind of pointless. So there's a way to make all of your home cities start at level 100, and it's a download. You download it at this website right here, eso-community.net. I'll also have a link down below for that website. That's the AOE 3 forums with everything AOE related. Just make a topic saying you're looking for the home city level up, and you just download something, and boom, all of a sudden every home city you have for all civilizations starts at level 100. So that's awesome. Okay, so here we go. This is my main deck for land maps. No sea. Most maps are only land. And so this will be a very good one for your standard deck that you're gonna pick, most of the times in like every situation for India. So I already chose all my cards. I guess I'll show you. Here's your home city. You choose your cards here. You can go by building or by age. I'm not gonna explain that too much. You'll just be able to see my deck. So okay, so I got my decks already built. So here's the main land one, like I was saying. So with they're different. They don't have any villager shipments. So like for the British, you're always gonna send like 3 villagers as your age 1 shipment, like 99% of the time. So with India, what you send as your age 1 shipment 99% of the time is this card right here. It's a wood trickle card, distributivism. Distributivism. So this is a wood trickle, and you also get 1 villager from this card. So you get a villager and a 1.25 wood trickle rate for the rest of the game. So it's a pretty good card, and that's, like I said, another donation. Thank you.
Mito wants to play.
Mito wants to play. I've been getting a lot of donations tonight. I'm also streaming currently on my Twitch channel. So thank you for that donation. I'll see in a second who sent that on my phone here. But yes, okay, so back to the video. So yes, you're going to send this card as your age 1 shipment for India 99% of the time. And then when you go age 2, it varies okay, India is a type of civ where it does vary more than like the British, like your second shipment. So it depends on what strategy you're going for. One very common strategy that India players do, they'll do like a sepoy rush. So if they're rushing really early, sending 5 sepoys is a common card for them to send as their second card and their first H2 card. So that's a pretty common one that India sends often. If they're looking to put on a lot of early aggression, you get 5 sepoys and you also get a villager. So India is different. With every shipment, you get 1 villager also. So it's a nice little bonus that India has. If you're not rushing, then the other common shipment is you can send 600 wood, and you can kind of like boom off of that. So that's another very common one. And also, or you could send the H2 wood trickle, which is 2.35 wood trickle. That's not as common to be your second H2 shipment, but if you're doing something a little different, that's not that crazy to send as your first H2 shipment. But generally, the most common ones, if you're putting earlier pressure on, you're going to ship 5 sepoys as your first H2 shipment. If you're playing more economy focused, then you'll ship the 600 wood. And then from there, depending on how the game's going, if you're putting on aggression, you may ship some more units. If you're booming, you'll ship like the eco ones like this, or 300 export. And And yeah, I mean that's the main part. Honestly, just knowing like your first two shipments is a very big part for new players, and then from there it kind of just depends on where the game's going, and you just have to make judgment calls. And also, if you're not sure what cards should be in your deck, feel free to just copy this deck. If this is your main deck for land maps, you can just copy this exact deck I have. Put the exact units I have for H3 and H4. Yumi, very strong. H3 shipment, very good units, and India has a lot of very good shipments. But yeah, what I really want to just explain here was just your Age 1 shipment and maybe your first two cards that you send in Age 2. So that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys want to see some more videos like this, just explaining decks and shipments. If you have ones for certain civs like Japanese or anything like that, if I see people requesting it, then I'll go ahead and make another video, for that civ or whatever specific civ you request. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.